Unit 5. Express yourself.
Track 30.
Story A.
At first he didn't answer. I waited, my heart beating very fast. I was afraid he was going to say, "I'm sorry, but something terrible has happened." Then he smiled and said gently, "We're going to live by the sea. You'll have a new mother and a brother the same age as you to play with. We'll have a wonderful new life." I was so stunned I couldn't respond, but he was looking at me anxiously, waiting for my answer. Finally, I managed to say, "That's great, Dad. When are we moving?"
Story B.
No, I'm not, Dad. It's the truth. I didn't see anything. I answered bravely. But he was right. The night before, I'd heard a noise in the garden and got up to look out of my bedroom window. Dad was digging a hole under a tree, and I saw him bury a bag. Now, I knew what it was, and I was scared to death. Dad was a hard man, and I was terrified of what he might do. He looked at me suspiciously for a moment. Then he said, "I hope you're telling the truth, or you'll be in deep trouble."
Story C.
He laughed and said, "You don't know what you're talking about. How can you possibly have a boyfriend at your age?" I was furious. Of course I had a boyfriend. He sat next to me at school and was my best friend. I stood in front of my father with my hands on my hips and said confidently, "His name's Michael, and I'm going to marry him when I grow up." His face went dark. "You'll never marry a man called Michael while I'm alive," he threatened. That was when I started planning what I would do the next time that I saw him.